Hello people, I hope this is gonna work out. I'm trying to use a new app called what was that? Streamlabs. I hope if anyone here, please leave a message. Let me know how many people here, what's going on there, right? If you join, please type some messages so I know like how many is here, right? I'm just starting a new live stream today, and let's try if we can do this, in the morning. Try to do this every day, but most likely 5-6 days a week kind of thing. I need a break, guys. So if you are here, please leave a message. I really appreciate it. I'm just using another stream app to see if I can, if it works better. I'm drinking. I'm drinking Americano right now. Oh, hey, Scarlett. Oh, fantastic. So it works. You're from YouTube, right? You're from YouTube. Hello, Monster. Okay, that's good. It works. Okay. It works, then it's good. All right, how you guys doing? I'm in China right now. I'm just doing some walk around in my neighborhood. This is what it is. This is morning. Everybody's just grabbing breakfast right now. This is Wuhan, China. And most of the people go to work right now. It's Friday. It's Friday morning. We're gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand here for a bit, waiting for more people to come in. Then we're gonna walk around. It's okay. It's an older neighborhood. It's just hustle and bustle, right? It's a lot of people. Let's go for a walk. I'm just having a coffee right now. Let's see if I can switch a hand. Right hand is better. Let's go to the older neighborhood. Yeah, basically, I live around this area. This is one of those older neighborhoods. Been here maybe 70 years, 70 years, 80 years. I'm not those European American expats living in those new neighborhoods. I'm the older citizens in here, so my family has been here for 100 years, so that's why we're staying within the city, right? That's a police station, by the way. This is all the cops' cars. Everybody's just on their moped, I guess. Hey, thanks guys. Thanks for coming to my live stream. I don't even know how many people are in the live stream, but that's okay. You guys on YouTube, right? I'm trying to broadcast this to YouTube. This is just small shops. There's all the small shops in here. Mom and pop shops, dorks. Skytrain over there. All the market. So everybody having breakfast on the street, sitting there. We got a lot of good food in the morning though. And a really old neighborhood. How's my internet? How's the stream quality? Is it smooth? And those kids are going to school, their parents taking them. This is the gas station we have in here. I'll stand here for a bit. Let's stand here for a bit. Hey Mark, how you doing? I used to do live stream on TikTok, but because TikTok is regional locked, so I cannot use that in China, which is really annoying. So I have to do this on YouTube, which is fine. A lot of my audience are from different platforms, so YouTube is actually maybe better. We'll see how it goes. How's the sound quality and the string quality? Anybody can give me some feedback? That'd be great. I'm just on the side of the road. Some people just crashing in something. That looks okay. This is where just people go to work, you know. Some of the mopeds, they drive in the middle of the road and those cars hit them. This is my morning walk, by the way. Trying to lose some weight. Let me know if you guys have any questions, you know. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep walking around and making videos, show you guys around. Everybody is honking at me. Everybody just hustling in the morning. Look at this. This is a community, the party member, people service center. So basically a place for party members, the Communist Party members, where they can serve people. Some are here. I think it's just here. It's just inside here. I guess everybody's out of home today on Friday. Not as busy as yesterday, I guess. Yesterday was busy. Today, I guess nobody in the street right now. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna just keep doing this, and hopefully there will be more. Or should I try different live stream app? I mean, should I go back to YouTube? I really need to know how this thing works. Let me see. I don't even know how many people are watching this. Anybody outside of YouTube can take a look? Anybody on YouTube can let me know? I guess today is quiet day. Let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. If you're here, if anybody here, feel free to drop a question or say hi. You know, I'll be here. I'm just walking around. That's a Tesla repair shop. Hello, Nestor Blaster. How are you doing? Thank you. You know, I live in Vancouver, right? I live in Vancouver. So I'm just in China right now with my parents. Spend some time in here, maybe a year or two. We'll see. Yeah, come to visit China. Come to visit China sometime. Yep. How are you guys doing? Canada is a really nice place. It's a beautiful day in Wuhan right now, I have to say. It's very warm. Thank you. I hope so, but it's okay. I like to talk about it, so I just keep talking, right? It's okay. I just like to talk whatever I want to talk. So if along the way I can be a little bit successful, it's great, but I try to keep myself grounded. And meanwhile, I want to do some live stream to show people around in China what's really going on here. And it's just a normal day, you know, a different style of life, but it's a life, right? So many people in the morning. Maybe I should stay away from the peak time, rush hour. Maybe I should start at an hour later kind of thing, because this is way too many people. This is a construction site, right? So they basically fences the construction site. Let's stand here for a bit. Thank you. Yeah, well, I've been living in Canada for 20 years. I better speak English better. I mean, but I do have friends who never step out of their Chinese community. So there are a few people, they never speak Chinese in Canada. I understand that. But yeah, I got a lot of local friends, so I practice. Right? I watch a lot of Netflix. So that's why I'm speaking okay English. I wouldn't say good English. I live in Vancouver, BC. Where do you live? How's the weather in Toronto? Is it still cold? I mean, it's almost April now. I hope the weather turns out good right now. Everybody going to school right now. That's why it's so busy. There's a school nearby. I think I should like start the stream a little bit later, not right now. I mean, the rush hours is just a little bit chaotic. Yeah, I always want to visit Toronto, but the airfare is so expensive. Like $700 right now flying to the East Coast. $700, I can fly back to China. That's the problem. And I don't know what to do in Toronto. Just go to that waterfall. But I want to visit. It's a big city. Compared to Vancouver, Toronto looks like a metropolitan city. Vancouver is more like a countryside. Toronto must be like 8 p.m. right now. 8 p.m., 9 p.m. right now. 9 p.m. Vancouver is a beautiful city. Right now it's all cherry blossom, all that kind of stuff. And the weather is warm. I checked the temperature is beautiful right now. I do like to live in Vancouver, but it's just too expensive. Hotel right now in the summertime with the FIFA, I would say $1,000 a night, $800 a night, something like that. Yeah, if for any of the Canadian, if you don't go to watch soccer, don't go to Vancouver this summer. It's gonna be hectic. It's gonna be crazy. Unless you want to enjoy the vibe, right? Then it's a different story. But it's gonna be busy for Vancouver this summer. Yeah. That's why one of the reasons I went back to China. You know, the cost of living way cheaper. The coffee, Americano, I had right now from Luckin Coffee, cost me about. It's Americano. It's not drip coffee, so cost me about two Canadian dollars. It's large. So, but sometimes they give this discount. It can cost like maybe $1. It's way too expensive to live in Canada right now. I know. Everything, the price went up. I need to find a different pass. This pass is just hectic. Everybody goes to school. The parents, the kids, the mopeds. Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming to my live stream, Nasser. Nasser Blaster. I appreciate it. Join the live stream next time. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Well, I know for you, if you are still in the live stream, just drop a hi. Don't feel shy to say hi. I'm here, just walking around in China. Let's see how many people are gonna join the live stream today. Yesterday we had like 20 people, which was good. Today, hopefully we can get 22. We'll see. Meanwhile, I could do that on Instagram. I could get more people, but I think YouTube, the platform, is better for Instagram. It's long form videos better in here. Let me switch a hand. Getting tired with the right arm. Hey Susan, how are you doing? Good evening to you. Good to see you again. I really appreciate you joining the live stream. I mean, there's not many people here, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll keep doing it. Again, I'm still drinking my coffee and walking around in a different part of the neighborhood. I'll show you around. I think this is a new development. They're still working on it. It's a residential and commercial complex. So, I don't know. We're in the morning right now. On the other side is a tea market. This is all tea shops. They sell a bunch of teas, different kind of teas. So it's also 8:19 a.m. So we're 12 hours apart. I'm like 12 hours ahead of you. Maybe I can have a seat in here. There's some table in here. We'll keep walking. Yeah, we're exactly on the other side of the planet right now. Right now, everybody just go to work right now. A lot of mopeds, a lot of electric scooters, cars. Most are electric cars. So you don't really hear the engine honking, the engine revving, I guess. But you see a lot of honking because the mopeds just going crazy right now. It's a school hour, so that's why. There's a high school nearby. There's 2 high schools nearby. I'm using a different stream platform to stream today. I would just want to see how it works. Maybe I'll stick to YouTube. I know it broadcasts to YouTube today, but I'll see. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is it's gonna take time for me to adopt this because I don't even know how to cross the road. Same situation when I go to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon. There's so many electric scooters and there's no way to cross the road. Okay, let's go. It's a green light. We're in the intersection right now. Better run. That's Confucius. Yeah, this is basically a subway or SkyTrain kind of thing. Hello, USA, CIA, NAD, Proxy, Dash Squad, Ops. How are you doing? Markham, Ontario. You're from East Coast. I guess a lot of East Coast people hop on YouTube right now. Maybe after dinner, they come to check it out. Maybe I should, maybe I should start my stream half hour later, kind of like, around 8:30 p.m. in East Coast time. Yeah, there's a lot of scooters in here because it's cheap, right? Some of the scooter only maybe, if you buy just second hand, you don't have to buy a new one. The second hand maybe $500 Canadians or like $400 US dollars. Yeah, that's a cop. That's a SWAT team. That's actually SWAT. This is SWAT. Maybe I shouldn't point my camera to them. Yeah, scooter is more convenient because the traffic is so much jam, so crazy. So scooter can go into tiny alleys, all that kind of stuff, and it's very convenient. And each charge you can go maybe 60 kilometers, and that will very enough for the entire week. Everybody's selling breakfast right now. They look so good. I'm trying to do a fasting for 14 hours, 16-hour fasting, so I skip the breakfast. I'll just eat dinner and lunch. Thank you for coming to my stream, Dash Squad. We'll see you next time, buddy. Yeah, Susan. That's a high school across the street. That's a high school. You can see the kids are starting the daily exercise. Oh, you can double tap. Okay. The kids are starting their daily exercise. Yeah, it's 8:30 now, so. We got the flag going on there. It's a good school. It's like a top, maybe top 5 in this city, this school. The police car just parked right next to me, so I don't know why. They put a police car near the school, which I think is a good idea, just in case, And they are driving a Land Cruiser. I want a Land Cruiser so bad. Oh, I can see the cops even in front of the school for all the security reasons. Even though, you guys think maybe, China is so safe, all that kind of stuff. But you never know. Some people maybe went crazy. Some people maybe went into like anti-society kind of thing. So you never know. Oh, they're going somewhere. Maybe day trip. Those buses. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. The problem with using third-party stream apps to stream on YouTube is I can't see who are like actually join the stream. That's extremely annoying. I'll try another app again tomorrow. Then if it works, it works. We'll see. And also, do you guys want to see the day live stream or evening night live stream? During the day, the city is kind of boring, like anywhere else. Everybody just go to work. Outside, just pretty quiet most of the time. Susan, yes. After the COVID, especially after the COVID, the whole old structure has been changed quite a bit, and people how they see their life change a little bit too. So everything is changing. For a lot of young people, young generations, millennial, Gen Z, not Gen Z, Gen X, Zoomers, you guys need to know how to deal with the new world. It's gonna keep changing for next 5 years. Every year gonna be new policies, new stuff coming out. Yeah, some are politics, some are new tech. So all that kind of thing gonna affect our life, and you better be careful. I would say the best thing you learn right now is learn how to learn. Learn how to learn a new skill. That's the best skill you can possess right now. And save money. I know a lot of you are from United States. Canada is okay, but the culture of United States is more consumer-based culture. So you can see ads everywhere to encourage you to spend money. Try not to do that. Try to save money as much as you can. Save money, turn the money, buy some gold or even buy some cryptos. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, but save the money as much as you can. Just prepare the, whatever gonna come soon. Don't take on big debt. If you want to buy a car, buy a used car. You know, if you want to buy a home, buy a cheaper home. Buy a home just enough to live in. It's good. You don't have to chase the fancy one. You don't have to maximize your debt. All that. Or even just rent. Just rent. Or figure out a way to live in another country. Who knows? Maybe it's better. Figure out a way to save money. Don't spend too much. That's my advice for now. And for Chinese, in the feng shui sense, it's year of horse, so it's a fire horse, and the fire year is always in fire. So everything is volatile, everything is changing. So that's what fire is. So in the feng shui part, in the superstition part, and we see next 5 years gonna be volatile years. So everything gonna change. Everything gonna, even the industries, like what kind of industry gonna make money, what kind of industry not gonna make money. So everything stable are not gonna make money, but everything volatile gonna make money, like entertainment, like financial sectors, and maybe small business, because small business changes all the time. You have to learn how to adapt, right? All that kind of stuff. But real estate is not good. Real estate for next 5 years is gonna keep going downhill, for sure, unless you put more like new gimmick to it. More environmental friendly, more green energy to your building, kind of thing like that. Maybe you can sell. And AI is gonna be good for next 5 years too. So anything volatile is gonna be next 5 years, but that also requires you to learn how to adapt. So since everything is changing, so you have to learn how to adapt. That's why for young people, you guys need to go to college. And it's not just learn one set of skill. You learn how to learn. That's pretty much it. Let's keep going. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. This is the first international hotel in this city. It's old now, but it's still considered 5-star. I think Clinton used to live in here for a bit when he visited Wuhan, if I'm not wrong, in the 90s. It's a nice hotel. We're gonna keep walking, keep going forward. I hope I don't bore you guys. I try to keep this entertaining. This is a construction site. I think they're expanding the hospital nearby. There's a hospital nearby. They're expanding it to here. The hospital are making a lot of money right now. Oh, okay. How about right now? How far away? I'm about 15 kilometers away. 15 kilometers. That's about 7 miles, 8 miles away. Oh, okay. Thank you. So I'm 7 miles away from that lab. That lab, because it's only for research, right? It's a research facility. I'm not allowed to go in unless I'm a researcher from other countries. Some from China, some from the United States. You know what? During the COVID time, 2021, I met an American who are a professor or scientist or whatever, researcher. He actually worked in the lab. Before 2019. And he told me he didn't think it's leaked from the lab because the security in the lab is very strict. It's very hard to leak anything from the lab. So that's from an American who worked in the lab. So there's so many scrutiny around this kind of issue. I don't think we're ever gonna find what's the real situation is. So I don't know. End of the day, the problem is, everybody keep yourself healthy. Eat some vitamins, some vitamin D. I find vitamin D really helpful. But end of the day, it is what it is. Nobody gonna tell truth to us. And it's really effed up. This is just another mall with Huawei and everything in it. It's a big mall. Yeah, the lab is away from me because I live in the urban parts with the old citizens in here. So there's not many university in here. The lab is located very close to universities, all that kind of stuff. And the seafood market is actually not far away from me, but it's still like a couple miles away. But the seafood market is already closed. So I don't know. There's no point to go there. I saw the photos. There's nothing to see there. And the lab, I cannot get in. So outside is just brick walls and security. So there's nothing to see either. Unless I can get in. Oh, the cherry blossom is on. Look at that. Oh, that thing tracks flies. What the hell? I wish we can find the answer of what's going on with COVID-19. There's some people say the original virus is designed in North Carolina, in that American lab. Then there was there's some copy samples went into the Chinese lab. Then somehow it leaked some way. And some say it could be leaked by some of the soldiers come to Wuhan in October, which also for me kind of makes sense. They didn't participate in any of the competition. They just go around. Some of them even went to the seafood market. So you never know. Everything is rumor. Everything is debatable. I'm not here to spread propaganda. I'm just spread whatever I know. Grey Wolf, I would say Wuhan is not the cleanest city, but they do have a lot of people to clean it. Once the street is clean, even you want to throw garbage to the street, you don't want to ruin the street, right? Like right now, there's some garbage in here, right? There's some garbage, there's cigarettes, butts, all that kind of stuff, right? There are garbages, but they're gonna be street sweepers gonna come in, they're gonna clean it. Once you clean it, you don't really want to throw it anymore. Look, there's coffee cup, there's coffee stuff. They are trash, okay? But, the city put a lot of money into it. They hire a lot of seniors, 55, 60 years old. They just do some cleaning. They make a little bit of money, they do some cleaning. It's good enough, right? Thank you, Susan. I try my best. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own angles. Wuhan is my city. A lot of people passed away during the COVID time. I know the suffering. I know friends passed away too. And one of my cousin during the COVID time passed away too. I don't know if she got the COVID or not, but she was coughing. Then second thing you know, she ended up in ICU. Then that's it, you know. The parents paid ICU for like 30 days for her. She's younger than me. We grew up together, but I stuck in Canada, so it was sad, you know. And a couple of days ago, the tomb sweeping, that was the first time I went to her grave. It was a sad day, but you know, life moves on. Life moves on. Can't stuck in the past, but we try not to make the same mistake, right? We try not to make that same pandemic happen again. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. It's already 5 years, so it's past tense. I feel sorry for my uncle and auntie. They don't want to come back to Wuhan anymore. They don't come back. Uncle does not want to come back to Wuhan because it's too sad for him. So he lives in another city now. He hasn't come back to Wuhan for 5 years now. Yeah. I understand that. There's a lot of things going on. Huawei, Oakley. Well, we're too early. The mall is not open yet. They usually open at 10 or something. The funny thing is I was in Vancouver, stuck inside. In Vancouver during the COVID time, 2020, about 2,000 people passed away by COVID, and about 1,900 people passed away by drug overdose, which is fascinating. Because everybody's stuck at home, a lot of people just doing drugs at home, and they got overdose, and nobody can help them. And I would say the drug addiction pandemic in the North America is a big issue. That's something one of the reasons I'm doing all my videos is because of that. I really hate the government done nothing to that at all. I'm just checking out the quality of the stream right now. I'm still drinking my coffee. Damn it. It's a big cup. You know, I mean like 2024, I had a sciatic pain. So my back, sciatic, I don't know if you know sciatic, but I had a sciatic breakdown. I can't even move. The doctor only gave me pretty much opioid, like painkillers, right? He says each painkiller can stop the pain for 3 hours. So every time I finish the painkiller, she just keep giving me painkillers. After like half month, I find myself addicted to it, kind of addicted to it. And the painkiller doesn't really stop the pain anymore. You still can stop the pain for 3 hours. After half months, it's only like 2 hours, sometimes an hour and a half. So it's either my sciatic pain get worse or the painkiller doesn't, it's not enough. So you have to eat more. It's in healthcare system in America and Canada needs to introduce more alternative medicines to do it. Like, then I ended up going to Chinese medicine to do acupunctures. Actually, I don't need to eat anything. All I need is just put a couple of needles on my skin to stop the pain. Which, once you stop the pain for a couple hours, you can just keep walking around and fixing yourself. And you don't have to eat those chemical stuff, which is nuts. Susan, I talked to the cops in Vancouver. I wouldn't say it's a secret sector. It's more like a common understanding that they don't want to put enough, like too much effort for the people who got addicted to, because the cost is too high to help them. The cost is too high. So they're pretty much on their way to die. Let's just say they had too much meth and opioid, and their bone structure is already gone. You see those people on the street. Those people, the cops or the government officials see them as unsalvageable. You can't help them anymore. So that's why they keep providing them safe drugs. Some drugs is lighter than opioid, lighter than fentanyl. So keep them alive, try to keep them off the street, and their lifespan is going to be already short. Maybe another 10 years, they will just die, pass away. So, but if you want to help them, you're going to spend a lot of money. You have to provide new policies, and you have to build more shelters. That means causing a lot of problems, a lot of money for the governors. But that's not working for the donors, right? Ultimate goal right now, you have to see they're all working for their donors. The donors don't care. They're Epstein class. They think they're better than us. That's why one of the reasons that's why I'm doing all my videos. I hate this kind of mindset, because when I grew up in China, we see everyone should be the contributors to the society. Everybody should be working. Everybody should be able to contribute to the society. Nobody should be left alone. That's what I grew up. When I grew up, that's how I grew up. The way I'm thinking. So by thinking that the government just let people die on the street it's insane to me. That's why I'm talking all this kind of stuff. Then when I grow older, I realize it's the systematic difference and between two countries. So I want to talk about this, and hopefully I can wake up some of the governors or the younger generations that could move forward to help those peoples. There's so many new routes in here. Why there's a cop station? There's another cop station in here. Well, there's a large population, so each street probably have a police station. Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. I agree. That's a big peanut. And also I see the capitalist system, especially in the United States, is in a death spiral right now. There's no, everything is tied to the capital right now. There's no solution other than a completely system overhaul, which I don't know how that's going to happen. We'll see. Interesting that it's only young people looking at me when I talk English. Thank you, Dad Squad. Thank you for following me around. I really appreciate it. That's why the people in the US, also in Canada, because we, 80% of the trade is rely on the United States. For Canadians, And for the United citizens, please save some money. Please save some money. Please try to solve your debt right now, right? And get yourself a stable shelter. For next 5 years, 10 years, I think the economy, the world is going to be really unstable. Because end of the day, U.S. right now is in the decline. The more decline is going into, the more crazy, the more nutty it's going to be. And they're going to do, you never know. After Trump, even the Democrats come out, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to use just better language, but they're probably going to do some crazy stuff, trying to maintain the dominance of the United States around the world. So it's going to be the same thing, the same idea. Assets, assets, a home, where you can stay, food, trying to secure the food, just ride it through. I don't think it's gonna collapse, it's gonna be decline. But once it's declined, so your life is gonna be getting worse and worse. So you have to figure out a way to maintain your style of life, right? I don't think it's just gonna dip, right? The U.S. right now trying to retreat back from the East Asia and stay in the West Hemisphere. So basically, after Cuba, most likely they're gonna go for Brazil, right? So for next 2 years, so after the Iran thing, they're trying to negotiate a ceasefire. I think because Trump is gonna visit China by mid of May. So before mid of May, that's his schedule. They're trying to finish the Iran thing before May, and then they're gonna go to after visit China, they're gonna focus on Cuba. Once they deal with Cuba, they're gonna go for Brazil. I think the election for Brazil is end of the year or something like that. I need to double check. So they're gonna keep the U.S. government right now trying to keep its own dominance in the West Hemisphere and give the East Asia or South Asia to China, and give the East Europe to Russia. That's what Trump is thinking right now. But for China itself, Brazil is a big business partner. So I don't know how it's going to be. That's not Chinese strategy. The China just want to trade with everybody. So it's going to affect on the Chinese job market too. That's why a lot of my friends are in Africa right now. They're really making a lot of money in Africa right now. A lot of business going on in Africa. And maybe it's a safer place to invest for the Chinese. We'll see. I would say really everybody should slowly to pivot away from the fossil fuel. I mean, I've seen a lot of people using EV in China, and even the heater at my home we are using solar panel. So it's way environmental friendly, and it's quieter. It's just better that way. Just we're in the information communication world right now. Maybe 100 years ago, even we see all the videos of child labors, right? The child labors in the UK, all that kind of stuff, because nobody knows, or the information was not shared across the world at the same time. But right now, everybody see the same issue at the same time. So that's why it's accelerate the capitalism in a decline way. I love the internet world. Everybody can share their ideas. Everybody can talk whatever they want to talk. They're still building stuff. I mean, I thought the real estate is slow right now. They would stop, but they're still working on stuff. I wonder how much they sell right now. I might check it out. It's a little bit foggy, a little bit smog in the air. See, so many cars in here. If you guys can hear the surrounding sound, there's no gasoline cars right now. You don't hear the engine revving at all, other than just some people honking, which actually some places you are not allowed to honk, especially near the school. Because it's finite, maybe for another 100 years. So those people in charge right now, they don't care. Their lifespan maybe another 20 years. So they don't care. They're short-sighted. They're short-sighted, right? For a lot of countries like China, we lived in this land for 5,000 years. So we have to think through another 5,000 years. So we have to think, 100 years is short for us. Even we're gonna die, how about our children, the land, the people who live there in another couple hundred years or 1,000 years? We have to think for them too. So we have to set that policy right now. Otherwise, it's going to be too late. But for United States, unfortunately, say it's only 250 years. So with that kind of historical mindset, they might think 20 years is far away for them. So some of the administration, they think short term, and the capitalists of those oil oligarchs, they don't care about how life you're gonna live 100 years later. They made the money, they put the money in the trust fund, and their family gonna benefit from it. They don't care about you. Even if the fossil fuel run out, they can go to other countries, right? They may even go to China or Europe. Who knows? They have money. They can go anywhere they want. They not care about the normies like us. Is it? I don't know. Well, I got 12 million people in Wuhan, so you're gonna see some smog. Some of the construction side, it tends to create a little bit dusty stuff. It is what it is. I lived in Vancouver, so I can't compare that to Vancouver. Vancouver, the water, the air is pristine. It's beautiful. But I've been to Thailand, I've been to Vietnam. They got a worse situation there. The EV gonna be in Toronto, in Ontario, by I think mid of this year. So the starting price is gonna be 38,000 Canadian dollars. BYD gonna be there, so 38,000 Canadian dollars for the cheapest model. I hope they can control their pricing within 50 grand. Maybe that's good. It's gonna sell right away. Hello, Gabriel. How are you doing? I hope BYD build a factory in Canada. I really hope so. Even I live in China, I want Canada's economy get better. I hope they build a factory in there, hire some people there, some engineers, some blue collar labor works too. You still need people to transport those cars, right? Even the factory is automatic. You still need engineers to run those machineries. So if I can get a BYD in Canada, I'll drive down to Seattle. I mean, GTA, it's a big city there. Vancouver is 3 million people, 4 million people? And most people stay at home too. Everybody on bike too. Bicycle, I mean, not motorcycle. I know one of the EV car company, I think it's a Li Auto. Well-built a factory. That's what I've been told. So I hope they do. They are planning to build a factory in Ontario areas. So we'll see how that goes. Li Auto is also a really good car. They see the big market in here, right? So they want to do it. And Li Auto, most of their cars are hybrid, not fully electric, but hybrid. So it's actually a good car too. I had my coffee this morning, so I'm good. Hey, Dad Squad, how much car insurance you get? I mean, in Vancouver, I'm getting about 2,000 Canadian dollars a year for my RAV4. Assuming you can get it cheaper in Alberta, but I don't know about the East Coast. I'm just walking around in my neighborhood right now, so just show you guys around. Once I get used to all this kind of live stream, I will go further. I'll go to some commercial street. I'll go to some tourism trap, all that kind of stuff. China is, in what sense? What kind of safety you're looking at, right? If you're looking at just street safe, drug, violence, petty crime, China is way safer. But in Canada, unless you go to certain neighborhoods, and the thing is, the most of crime I encounter is break-in in Vancouver, especially in the winter season before Christmas or before Thanksgiving. There's a lot of break-in during that time. There are a lot of break-in to the car, a lot of break-in to the garage. And if you didn't lock your window well, they will break your window and come in to loot you, right? This will not happen in China for what China is right now. Used to be we have some break-in in the early 2000s, in the 1900, all that kind of stuff. But right now, not really. It's safer right now. For drug, there's no drug issue in here, although they remind people don't do drug. I assume some people still doing drug underground. And what I know is, well, I'm an adult, so I know. I mean, some people doing ketamine, some people doing ecstasies. I've seen people doing weed too in China. I mean, all those are considered hard drugs. And all this, if you get caught, if you're just a user, you will be put in jail for 6 months or 1 year. But it's not really a jail time. It's more like a rehab center. So you go there and get yourself clean. Other than that, if you carry certain amount of drugs on you, it's gonna be 2 year, 10 year If it's very serious thing, then it's death penalty. So other than that, it's fine. It's not that a big deal. There's smudge on the screen. I used to live in Prince George. If you guys know Prince George, it's north of BC. It's only 90,000 people there, and it's very safe. I don't lock my door there, but when I come to Vancouver, I lock my door because I got looted. I got robbed once. During the Thanksgiving time, I went out for a Thanksgiving party, and somebody, I guess they've been checking out my backyard for a while. I live in the basement that time, so they checking out the backyard. And they noticed I went out, so they come in and took all my stuff, cameras, laptops, Xbox, all that kind of stuff. But that was a long time ago. And the cop did nothing. They did nothing, you know. I know. I mean, the downtown PG is bad. But that's the thing, right? There's always bad areas in the city. So in Wuhan, there's no certain bad areas. Everything is, even there's some crime, is very underground. It's very underground. You don't see them. But in Prince George, you can see them out in the air. I know. I went to downtown Prince George. I get chased around by a bunch of drunk people. And I was 19. I landed in Prince George. There's a bunch of drunk First Nation people. They're so drunk, and they're just chasing me around. I freaked out a little bit. That's okay. I got used to that kind of culture now. Mostly because I'm a guy. I'm 6 feet, 200-pound guy, so I don't really feel unsafe. But for girls, they probably freak out. For me, I really don't care. Yeah, okay, I can tell you the details. So I was 19, I landed in Prince George, first year in Prince George. I go to the downtown, I try to buy something. Then there was 2-3 First Nation people in the corner. One of the guy wearing a pantyhose, female pantyhose, right? And he started yelling at me, said, "Hey, pretty boy, come over here." I look at him and started to walk away and start running. Then he started to chasing me, and I freaked out. Then there was one time I was waiting in front of a nightclub, those nightclub in downtown, and one of the lady, I can tell she is a First Nation. She's a senior First Nation, and asking us if we want some meth. Her tooth is all funny. It's all zigzag. And she asked us if we want some drugs. I was 19 with other friends. It's what the hell? That's some culture shock for me. But that being said, Prince George was a reserve land, right? It's a reservation, so I assume there's a lot of other stories going on there. I'm not that familiar, but that's one of the things I really want to talk about in the future. I feel the First Nation people in North America are systematically being erased. The government not really promoting their culture, but circle them in their reservation and just let them be in there. So that's one of the things I don't like. Because in China, I don't know about other countries, in China, we try to promote other ethnic groups' culture. So they can use their culture to make a living. So you go to any of the cities, if they have ethnic groups, there are always some ethnic group tourism trap. So you can go there, experience their culture, and they can make some money off their own culture. I think it's a good thing. They can commercialize their culture, I think. That's one way to put it. So it will entice them to keep pushing their culture to the wider market, right? You go to Xinjiang, there's a lot of Muslim people, Muslim Uyghur people. They promote their culture big time. And you go to other provinces, you go to Yunnan, they have a different kind of culture there, and they're promoting their culture. So you go there, you can spend money in those tourist traps, which is fine too. And they make some money, and you make you happy too. I agree, Jess. I agree. I have RCMP friends, and I have border patrol friends too. I don't want to say they're racist, but they are being a stereotype, being a little bit racist, being profiling people is one of their job. So they targeted First Nation people. They sometimes targeted black people. A lot of times they have preference to deal with a different race, right? Part of the job, I guess. I don't know, or the culture. I talked to one of my RCMP friends. When I try to explain, ask them why they're drunk, they just say it's in their gym. It's in their gym. They're drunk because when they drink, they just drunk. So I think that's a racist statement. I mean, when I drink, I get drunk right away, but I don't become alcoholic. So people become alcoholic because I feel like they're bored. You give them some work, you give them something looking forward. So they won't just drinking, right? They go to work, right? You give them a purpose of life. But in the Canadian system, they circle all the First Nation in one reservation and encouraging them to stay in the reservation. You kill their hope. You kill their purpose of life. And also you erase their culture with all the residential schools. So now they have no purpose. They have no culture. So they're just drinking. Now the thing is, to avoid that, you have to give them hope. You have to give them a new life, what they are looking for, what they can looking forward, right? So that's required the government to do. Obviously they don't. I don't feel they're not doing enough. They're doing it, but they're not doing enough. Gabriel, exactly. I 100% agree. Alcohol is form of drug. You can drink it, just enjoy a little bit, but do not get addicted to it. I try to stay away from alcohol as much as I can. I had my time as an alcoholic in my early 20s. Now I just drink a little bit beer. That's about it. Maybe a little bit whiskey. That's about it. I don't dive into it. That's all good. It's all good. Look at me. I'm speaking. English is my second language. I just talk whatever I want. It's okay. Everybody understand each other. If someday, if you guys speak Chinese, it's understandable. You make mistakes, right? It's all good. Yeah, some of the SMP are really rough to the First Nation people. I don't like that. It is very hard. I'm in my 40 now. Even for me to learn another language is hard. I'm trying to learn Russian. There's a lot of Russians and Ukrainians in China right now. I want to learn some Russian. I want to talk to them. But it's so hard. That language is even harder than Chinese, I think. Chinese is very hard. So it's a different language system compared to English, right? So you have to actually memorize things, which when you get older, it's very hard to memorize anything. And yeah, it's okay with all the AI tools right now. With AI tools right now, you know, you can translate easily. I think Grey Wolf is a cool name. I like those totem names. It's like those Mongolia people. Like we have a lot of Inner Mongolian people here. I have a few Inner Mongolian friends. They have a wolf totem. So wolf is their kind of thing, right? It's their spirit totem. Grey Wolf who listens. So you're a good student. Ah, I see. Even with this, sometimes I think it's dog poop. I think it's dog poop. It's not human feces. Oh yeah, I like the Who. They're good. I really like them. They're very nomadic and metal rock. It's very good. I like them. I like throat singing. I think throat singing is very primal. It wake up whatever inside of you. You know, it wake up your instinct inside of you. Especially for Asians, those throat singing reminds me something. Make me want to go to the grassland, ride a horse, and hunting. Oh yeah, all the Mongolian people, they worship their ancestors, the Khankit-san. So yeah. Even in China too, in the Inner Mongolia areas. So most of the Mongolian people, they still worship the Kham. Maybe someday I will go to Inner Mongolia to learn some throat singing. Could be fun. Now the city become quieter now because everybody's at work now. Just 1 hour ago, it was so busy. Right now, it's actually quiet. There's some cameras in here. I don't know what it is for, but whatever. Hey, just show you guys this. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is intersection. Look at that. So it's basically for speeding and whoever violate the traffic. I have no idea what are those cameras for. Some are not cameras. Some are just lights. Some are like a razor. Some are like a radar kind of thing. I think the round one are lights and the radar kind of thing. But the camera is right next to it, with a little hood on it. So there's like 1, 2, 3. I think 4 or 5 cameras and with a bunch of lights nearby. So basically what it is, if you are speeding, so your driver license is tied to the transit department. So everything is digital controlled. So if you're speeding and the light, this camera got you, you will be get a fine. You will get a ticket, and you will get a text message saying you are speeding at a certain time at a certain intersection, and you will get a ticket. So everybody's driving really under the speed limit in the city. It's actually annoying to me because I always speeding in Vancouver. Sorry to say that. But when I'm back in home, my cousin is driving really like controlled. But when you go on the highway, and they understand that if the speed limit is 100, you can drive 110, 120. It's fine. It's fine. But within the city, you have to control your speed. Yeah. Same thing. If I go to Seattle, everybody's speeding. Everybody driving like a lunatic. There's a little camera right next to the bus station. See that? Because crime always happens near the bus station. Senior people sitting there, they're not aware of their surrounding, and the petty crime could happen at this kind of moment. So have a camera pointing at the bus station is a good thing. The only problem right now is for a lot of Chinese tourists, if they go abroad, if they go to like Paris, if they go to some other country, Paris, which is crazy with petty crimes these days. So they don't know how to deal with it. They're so sheltered by the system right now. When they go to foreign countries, like Europe, unfortunately to say, there's so many petty crimes there. They lost their things. Almost 100% of my friends went to Paris. They lost their bags or something, Hey guys, how's my screen? Is this working right? It's a dog walking in front of me. Whose dog is that? I think it's a stray dog. It's absolutely a stray dog. I think it's a stray dog in this neighborhood. He doesn't even care about me. He doesn't even come to me and say hi. He just checking out stuff, sniffing around, looking for trash, I guess. See? He's very focused on himself. Or maybe he doesn't understand English. Yeah, he's eating trash on the ground. Or maybe he doesn't understand English, I mean. Oh, yes. There is. But there are always some stray dogs in the neighborhood, here and there, and nobody cares about them. They survive. You know, some of the neighbors, they give them some food. So during the night, they stay in the corner. During the day, they just go out and scavenge some food, all that kind of stuff. Oh well. Somehow that dog will work in the same path. I had a husky before, so. It could be. It could be. Some of the owners around this area, they just let them dog out. A lot of people, they don't really leash their dog. That's also a problem. A lot of times, the small dog would be fine, but sometimes some of the owners, they just not put a leash on their bigger dogs, like German Shepherd or the big ones. So that causes a little bit problem. But for the small dogs, it's actually, it's okay. They just let them roam. I used to have a dog a long time ago in China. We never leash them. They just walk on the street, and when they get hungry, they'll come home. Probably. Probably, yeah. You're right. Maybe just escape the owner. Just enjoy. Yeah. And in this town, I know if it had given to maybe 20 years ago or 15 years ago, some of the stray dogs, they might catch it. They might cook it, you know. But these days, not really. Nobody eats dogs anymore. It's the culture started shifting. You know, a lot of people have their own dogs. Once you have your own pet dogs, you don't really want to engage that kind of behavior. So, yeah. But in rural China, it's a different story. You know, in the countryside, it's a different story. You better not lose your dog in the countryside. It's a completely different story. There's some new business opening up. Female clothing. It's all female stuff. Female undies. This used to be a movie theater, now a hotel. City bylaw. This is city bylaw. Oh, this is city bylaw headquarters. In the countryside, the dog is not treated as a pet, more like a tour. Some of the dog either for like guarding, right? So sometimes they don't have a. Oh, there's another one. This one doesn't have a collar. Oh, that's a pretty one. There's so many stray dogs in here. I don't know what's going on. People really need to take care of their pets these days. You know, it's the problem is with some of the young couples. Some of the young couples, they get together, they want to get a pet. Then when they broke up, they moved to another city. They just leave the pet. It's I don't know how to say it. It's just the young people need learn more responsibility, especially for the college students. You know, when they get together to get a pet, get a cat, or get a dog, cute ones. The girl wanted. Then when they broke up, nobody wanted to keep that dog. You know, so the dog ended up in the street. Some, of course, ended up in the adopt system, but some just ended up on the street. Where's that dog? Oh, over there. Another one. That's a stray dog for sure. Well, at least they're not get eaten. I mean, those dogs seems like they ended up on the street for a couple years now, so they're chilling in the neighborhood, I guess. In front of me, that used to be a hospital. Now, I think it's a vacant. I don't know why. Maybe they moved to somewhere else. Yeah, China, we're not a herding country, so most of the dogs are guarding dogs. They guard the doors, right? So they're a tour for the family. They're never really a pet. They're a tour. Actually, when they grow up, some of the dog, when they breed up, they're not supposed to be making friends with other people. They're supposed to be alert. So it's never treated as a pet. The concept of pet is more like a foreign concept. We're back to the older neighborhood right now. Basically, I walk in a big circle around these areas, which is good. It's good for my mental. It's good for my health. I've been overweight for quite a long time. So all this live stream helps me to lose some weight, get exercise. Oh. Every time when you cross a crosswalk, you better be quick. You need to be aware of the cars. You never know. Gray wolf. You used to live in a bush? Are you First Nation? I know you have a First Nation name. Are you First Nation? By the way, for hunting, dog only used most of the time for cougars. I know people hunting cougars with dogs. You have to use dog to chase those cougars to the tree and to the trees and shoot them. So some of my friends are hunters, so that's why I know. All for duck and goose hunting, but that's a different story. Oh, I see. Okay. Maddie's, I see. Yeah, the hospital is gone. Some people taking photos. Let's push this stream to 2 hours. If I can do 2 hours, I can do 3 hours. Some of you might be already very late. East Coast right now should be 9:30 p.m. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Right now it would be 6 p.m. in Vancouver areas. I think. They have all the things, all the signage, slogans everywhere, just to remind you to be a harmonious society. The socialist core principle, reminding people to be fair, to be nice to each other every day. I feel so good to make a morning walk, 2 hours walking. Yeah, it's very usual. The police, they don't do much. They just patrolling around. Usually they stay within their station, but most of the time they just walking around. I don't know what they're doing there, but yeah. A couple of years ago, we got some trouble in KTV, and some cops come, and we just stay in the station for a couple hours, and because we're so drunk, we got some fight in the KTVs 2 years ago. But most of the time, it's fine. A lot like that one over there. There's a police station. It's traffic police. So, do they patrol around? Maybe. But although a lot of traffic are controlled by those cameras, so I don't know. There was a cop passed by me, looking at me when I was making a video facing the police station and speaking English. He kind of looking at me, looking back at me, find me very suspicious. Hello, Saiche, how are you doing? I'm just in my neighborhood still. I'm still in my neighborhood. I'm just still walking around, checking out stuff right now. I had a big walk around this neighborhood. Yesterday I was near the river. Today I was somewhere else. So I'm still in Wuhan. Maybe next time I'll go to other places. I'll come up with some ideas. I will set a program, for Monday to Saturday, or maybe from Tuesday to Sunday. I will go to certain places. I'll put up a schedule so you guys know and you guys can join. Of course, weather permits, right? Depends on the weather. If the weather is just pouring rain, I'll just stay inside or no stream. But from now on, maybe for after April, the weather gonna be good in here. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. Right now, give me a week. Give me a week or two. Let me get used to what I'm doing right now. And I will do some random stream. But I will try to keep this time frame. I will keep this the evening time in North America time. So I'll do this kind of time frame. So basically morning in China, and then okay, damn it. People like honking here. I hate that. Once I figure out where I should visit, I'll put up a schedule, then we can do it. I might do some random streaming in the evening, because the evening is more lively. Evening is, they got more activities going on there. There's a people's parking here. Let's go into the park right now. Check it out. Oh, there's a library. You can actually, this is a mobile library. You can actually rent books in here. This is where you return the book. You can rent the book. Oh, you have need a card for it. They got different books in here. It's all Chinese, of course, but it seems some of the books have been read quite a bit. I might check it out, see if there's any ideology, philosophy books in here. I don't really read novels. I like those ideology stuff. So there's a lot of novels in here. That's okay. Yeah, it's a lot of novels. There's some other stuff in here too. Some documentary, Silicon Valley stuff. So, and stock. There's a stock stuff. But it's all in Chinese. So. Yeah, it's just a self-serving library. It says 24 hours. See, 24 hours self-serving library. I think it's for free, or maybe really low cost. I think it's for free. People in my neighborhood, we're very cheap. We don't like to spend money. If you need to spend money, they're not going to do it. So it should be cheap. It should be free. I'll check out next time. I'll borrow a book next time. Oh God, that lady. Okay, here's something you guys want to see. This is 2026 organ donation day. So this is for you, when you pass away, you can donate your organs. And this is the organ donation memorial day. Okay, I guess every day we can run into something interesting. So they got a lot of volunteers talking about this. I think because we have so many senior people living around this neighborhood, they do this in here. This is very interesting. They're doing some eye check too. They're doing eye check in here too. It's nothing about donation organs. It's just eye check. Whatever. We got a lot of senior people living in this area. Look. Are you guys still here with me? Yeah, it's kind of like that, because organs is always lack of it, and nobody wants to donate their organs, especially in Asian countries. It's tradition you burn your whole body, right? Bury your whole body, right? But but it's a fairly a new concept for a lot of Asian cultures to hear. So they're trying to encourage people, because some people might need it. Look at this. I haven't been to this park for a while, but there's so many senior people doing stuff. Oh shit. Let's go. Some people are playing. This is what they do. They got nothing to do. All the kids are go to school now, so now they come out to do whatever they do. Look at all the ladies. They even have a noise detection. They want to control the noise. It's 86 now, 81, 85 now. Let's walk around in the park. Oh, there's water on the ground. I haven't been into the park for so long. My dad always come here to watch other people play or something like that. There's probably gonna be 2 dancing group in here. It's all senior. And there's more over there. What the hell? This is... It seems like everybody's here. Let me walk around here, check it out. If I stay in China long enough, I might end up in here too, someday. But some people doing Tai Chi in here. And some people playing pickleball. Pickleball is a thing in China now. It's so busy in here. Oh yeah, absolutely. Since everybody, you know, if you're a guy, just come here doing some like a pickleball, doing some dancing with the ladies, you know, dance with other ladies, dance with other aunties. Who knows? Or just doing some regular exercise, doing some Tai Chi. Oh, there's another place. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not so sure. I think they're just doing some blood pressure check for the seniors in here. And the neck and shoulder stuff. So there's a lot of seniors in here. So there's a lot of medical group doing some voluntary work in here. Also promote their product, of course. But this is very cool. Yeah, they're promoting their product, but they're also doing some free checks for them. So many dance groups in here. And you got an outdoor gym. It's not bad at all. I could use this kind of stuff. I probably can work out in here. There's more in this park. I did not remember the park is big like this. It's very warm. I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a t-shirt right now and just a jacket with no insole, right? It's very warm. I'm sweating right now. I'm literally sweating right now because I'm walking around. And you got a basketball court. Nobody's playing because the kids are in school right now. I think my dad sometimes come over here. No, my mom. My mom has somewhere else to go. Badminton. This is not bad at all, guys. This is not bad at all. And this is just one park near my home. It's just a community park. There's some bigger park like this too. This kind of park is everywhere within, the neighborhood, within the city, actually. What is this? Some cannon. Yeah, when they wake up, get some breakfast, send the kids to the school or the grandchildren to the school, and then come here do some stuff like this, some exercise, some dancing, socialize with other people. It's good. And maybe some of the medical volunteers or whatever they are pushing, you can talk to them, get some free checks, all that kind of stuff. Usually they want to get a blood pressure check. Okay, guys, I've been streaming for 2 hours now. I do enjoy talking to you guys. And this is the longest stream I've ever done for 2 hours. So outdoor, which is good weather. I do enjoy it. So I'm going to call it a day for now. And thank you for you guys. And thank you for you guys coming to my live stream. I will show you guys more tomorrow, okay? For now, I'll say goodbye, okay? Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, take care, guys. I'll come back tomorrow, too. Take care. Thank you. Thank you, Great Wolf. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you, Syke. Thanks for staying with me. Appreciate it. Take care.